Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin fucking Clark. Let's fucking go. Game winner. Game fucking winner. Wrong thing. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Caitlin Clark may have just saved Steph White's job. Leeds fell apart. Leeds are falling apart again, as usual. Let's fucking go. I wish, lads, I fucking wish in 4 days' time, I have my proper office where I'm not in the house. I wish I was able to get up and just start running around my office. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. That is the first game winner of Caitlin Clark's career in a horrible game of basketball. Horrible game of basketball. Like, horrible, horrible game. At least I can watch the finals now. Horrible. Horrible game. The Fever were up 15 points. They were up big. And then they just started walking the ball up the floor. They just started walking the ball up the floor. The Mystics are pathetic. Not only are they pathetic, Kiki got injured. Hopefully she's okay. The Fever let Georgia Amor look like a competent basketball player. There's something seriously wrong with that. This was one of the worst games I have ever... This was the worst game I've watched Fever play. They almost lost to a team trying to lose while up 15 points. Like, they almost lost. Shout out Cody McMahon. Shout out Cody freaking McMahon for what the fuck is she trying to do here? She's not even close to being on time. And, of course, it has to be Cody. It has to be Cody. Of all people she hits her first career game winner on, it's fucking Cody McMahon. That is the best. That is the best person for Caitlin to hit the game winner on. Right in her face. If you guys don't know, Cody McMahon and Caitlin Clark fucking hate each other. If you guys don't know, they hate each other. There's no friendship there. They fucking despise each other from college. Nothing but net from deep. Caitlin Clark in a terrible game. Shot 40% from the three, was one off shooting 50% from the field. She 1 of 3 from the line, nearly missed 2 free throws. She missed 2 free throws, which could have won them the game. Then made a game-winning, near game-winning assist, and then hit the game winner. Like, a absolutely awful game. From start to finish, everything good that Caitlin Clark did was Caitlin Clark going rogue. It was Caitlin Clark going rogue and deciding, I'm not fuck the system, I'm just going and doing my thing. And she hit some shots early, she missed some shots early. The Fever play the worst brand of basketball. Lexi Hall made an idiotic foul on Sonia Citron. Dugalich came in. At one stage, we were making Lauren Best look competent. It was bad. It was bad. The referees did not do a good job for Caitlin. Apparently, this is not a reckless closeout. Like, it was a reckless closeout and she got cleaned out of it in the air. There's no way the play was for the Caitlin Clark shot either. That play was for Kelsey Mitchell. Sophie Cunningham said, fuck that, I'm giving the ball to Caitlin. Like, Sophie Cunningham said it. I'm giving the ball to Caitlin. And shout out Sophie. Shout out Sophie for finding you're the only player on this team who's hit a game winner in 3 seasons. Oh, sorry, no. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin have both hit game-tying shots. I'm pretty sure that's the first game winner we've seen. What a performance. Mo Billings plus 12 because she was just on the floor at the right times. Nearly the worst. This was the worst coaching performance I have seen from Stephanie White. This was the worst coaching performance I've seen from Steph White this year. And I'm going to be real. I'll use the word pathetic. Like, why were Demira Stantis and Ty Harris in the game together in the fourth quarter with Maisha Hines-Allen? Like, why were they in the game together in the fourth? Both of them, like, you got -6 from Dandis. Why was Raven Johnson in the game on the last possession of the game? Like, why was Raven Johnson in the game? Raven Johnson hadn't played in the second half, and Raven Johnson goes in for a potential game-winning possession defense. And the first thing she does is she bulldozes Shakira Austin over and got incredibly, incredibly lucky that it wasn't cause a foul. Like, if you want to take Caitlin Clark out for defense, okay, I don't agree with it. If you want to take Caitlin Clark out for defense, you take Caitlin Clark out for one of Lexi Hull or Sophie Cunningham, or Mo Billings, or Maisha Hines-Allen. That is what you do. What you don't do is take her off for a cold player, because it does not work. Raven Johnson fouled. She bulldozed over Shakira Austin off the ball. So it should have been a one shot and then possession back. And Caitlin Clark went from zero to hero to zero again to hero. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. She went from zero, as in she missed the 2 free throws. Thank you so much, the Caitlin Clark for the $10. The Caitlin look happy with playing tonight. I don't know if it's the squad. It's just, I think it's the way they play. She just isn't happy to slow down. And by the way, I looked back on the highlights. Caitlin Clark committed at least 5 8-second violations, dribbling the ball, walking the ball up the court without anyone guarding her. She committed at least 5 uncalled 8-second violations. But I'm going to be real. Caitlin went from a terrible turnover to doing an unbelievable job getting to the free throw line to give them the lead, to missing the free throws, to then making a very good transition pass to Kelsey Mitchell, which could have won them the game, to then hitting a game winner. And then they concede, then she hit a game winner. Like, Caitlin Clark is the like, she plays off instinct. And when you let Caitlin Clark play off instinct, she's fantastic. And that's the reason why she turns the ball over. Like, she turns the ball over not because she's making dumb plays, because she plays off feel. And not everyone's going to always be on the same page as her. At the same time, it is one of those situations where it's like, you just have to. You just have to let Caitlin be Caitlin. And I think that's one of those things where Stephanie White just doesn't want to do it. And she just doesn't want to let Caitlin be Caitlin. She wants Caitlin to be a version of Caitlin that she likes, or that she wants to coach. And that version of Caitlin is not Caitlin Clark. An idea of what you can turn Caitlin Clark into is not Caitlin Clark. You let Caitlin be Caitlin. And everybody knows great things can happen when you let Caitlin be Caitlin. But yeah, I am so happy that Caitlin Clark hit the game winner. I'm happy she hit the game winner. I'm not happy with that game. I thought that game was awful. I thought that game was absolutely awful. And for all you guys, if you guys agree with that, subscribe. A couple of subscribers would be nice, and if you could leave a like, if we could get to 600 likes, it'd be incredible. We got 1,400 people in here. Like, this was a terrible game. This was a terrible game. And look, I'm glad. I would have rather hear Stephanie White answer questions about that game had Caitlin not made the shot, but I'm happier Caitlin made the shot. So yeah, that is an all around not great right there. That is not great. But a win's a win. Caitlin's first game winner. Look, they won ugly.